Okay, I'm just checking OBS to make sure that the stream is running smoothly. Okay, so sometimes when we alternate tab, it might lag a bit, but other than that, it seems to be running smoothly. Okay, so let's go back to Photoshop. Okay, so now let's create the frames for when you are facing the right and when you are stunned. Okay, so I'm just checking the size of the various animation frames that we have created so far. Okay, so we have to make sure that we have a backup of all of the layers here, just in case we need to come back to edit something that will affect the rest of the animation frames. Okay, so we are done with the animation for, or rather the animation frames for when you are stunned. Okay, next is, or rather, are the animation frames for when you are about to fall on a slippery ice floor. Okay, while facing the left. Okay, by the way, feel free to ask me anything that you are curious about. Okay. Okay, anything is, or rather you can ask me anything that you are curious about. Okay, especially anything related to game development. Okay, because part of the reason why the live streaming of game development is important is to let you know how game development is like. Okay, in other words, to demystify the game development scene. Okay, so if you are a gamer, and you are interested to know what it's like behind the scenes of game development, you are looking at it, and maybe you can ask anything else that is related to game development as well. Okay, there is one thing that you have to know about game development. Is that there is no one single right way to go about doing something in game development. So if you are looking at this live stream, just remember that this could be just one way of making games. There are many other ways of going about doing it. So, just remember that. Because that is rather important. Next up, our animation frames for our special skill. Okay, so for a special skill, okay, there are two animations that will be played. Okay, one is when you press the S key, okay, she will change from either moving or idling or getting stunned, okay, to sitting down. Okay, so that is the animation that will be only played once when you press the S key. And after that, another animation will play that will show her sitting down and chilling out, okay, while her special skill is in effect. Okay, which is this. Okay, special idling left. Okay, basically it is just eating, sitting down, and her eyes are moving up and down. Okay, so now that we have all of the animation frames over here, so there are 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, 36. Okay, there are 39 images over here. Okay, next we'll have to create a special image, okay, for the shield, which will appear, okay, which will also appear when you activate her special skill. Okay. Okay, so her special skill will be named Drumstick Shield. Okay. Either that or Chicken Shield or something that is related to food. Okay, so for her special skill, we'll need to create another image. Okay, this is slightly too big, so let's remove the width at the left and right. Okay, let's make it 32 by 40. Okay, so even 40 is too long. Okay, let's try 36. Okay, we could actually use 32 times 32. Okay, so this is the shield that will appear. Okay, when you activate her special skill. Special underscore shield. Okay, so let's close this and this and this. Okay, so what we are going to do next is to export the images. Okay, so all 40 images over here, we will export them now. Okay, so while the images are exporting, okay, behind the scenes, okay, you look over here. Okay, it is using the Apple script that I wrote to automatically export all of the Photoshop files that we have created just now. Okay, so we can usually do this while we do other stuff. So this is more efficient and time saving, as we do not need to manually export each and every image. Okay, imagine, okay, currently we are doing the exporting for 40 images. Okay, imagine 60, 80 or even 100 images. Okay, so that would be quite tedious if we were to do so manually. Okay, so while the images are exporting, okay, I would just like to talk about the future plans for stars. Okay, so if you have been following the latest blog updates or Twitter, okay, Stars is also coming out on Desura. Okay, this coming 13th of February. Okay, so on top of Desura, oh by the way, okay, is coming out in Desura, okay, under the alpha funding section, since Stars is still in alpha. Okay, but besides Desura, okay, Stars is also on Steam Greenlight. So having Stars coming out on Steam is also definitely, okay, on the roadmap. So remember to help to upvote Stars on Steam Greenlight, okay, so that you can get the game from Steam as well. Okay, remember that Stars supports Windows, or rather PC, Mac and Linux. So if you are on Linux, okay, help to upvote Stars on Steam so that you can get it from Steam on Linux as well. Okay, so besides Steam and Desura, okay, Stars will also be coming out on other game stores, okay, planned in the future roadmap. Okay, so besides the game stores, okay, you can expect more game content in the form of new worlds, which will include new enemies and bosses, okay, and also new characters, okay, like what we are doing here now, and also new character growths, which will allow you to play your character differently each time you play the game again. As, okay, for example, okay, currently we already have character growths that allow you to evade enemy attacks. Okay, although the chance of doing so is not 100%, as that would be too overpowered. Okay, we also have other things such as improving your character's jumping height, moving speed, maximum health, mana regeneration, or even life leech. So there are a lot of ways you can go about playing your characters differently, and that's why you can definitely expect, okay, new ways of doing so, okay, in the near future. Okay, so on top of that, okay, a while back, while Stars was just released as, or rather when the first alpha version was released, okay, on the games page there was, okay, an option for you to choose, okay, where you want your contribution for Stars to go to, and most people chose the local cooperation mode, okay, which is why we are also planning that in the roadmap for Stars. Okay, so before we can get to that, okay, we will also be adding, okay, game controller support for Stars. Okay, because if you want to play the game with your friend beside you, okay, having the game controller being supported is a definite must. Okay, as it adds to the gameplay value, okay, and indirectly will make the game more fun. Okay, of course, when that happens, Okay, be sure to expect tougher bosses, since you are playing with your friend, which gives both of you an edge over the usual enemies and bosses. Okay, so those are some of the things already planned in the roadmap ahead of Stars. Okay, so game controller support, new characters, new worlds, new character growths, local cooperation mode that will only come after game controller support, and this was not mentioned before, but achievements. So currently there are already 2 achievements, even though we do not really describe them as achievements, but when you unlock a character, a notification will appear on the top of the screen, telling you that you have unlocked a new character. So that is an achievement in itself. So we'll add that in, or rather we also have that planned in the roadmap ahead for Stars.